Hi everyone, it's Susie. Welcome back. If you're new here to Dragonfly Beez Resale, welcome in. This here is an unboxing of a Goodwill BlueBox. This is a 5-pound repurposed jewelry box, and it came from Greensboro, North Carolina. These boxes are available Friday evenings at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here's the train. I do live in the city, so you will hear a lot of noise at times, especially elevated subway trains. So, back to Goodwill BlueBoxes. They're available at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday evening. And this particular box cost $44.99, and they charge $7 shipping for any rescue box or any Goodwill Blue boxes. So this came out to $51.99. So if you're familiar with my format, I have the tray ready. I'll open the box. I will spill everything out onto the tray. I sort through it, and then we go over everything thereafter. So with that said, let's just cut right open into this box. The last one I got was pretty good. If you saw that one, I was happy. I was pretty impressed. There was a lot of sterling in there, and let's see what North Carolina has to offer. Okay, there is first looks. Bracelets, necklaces, a little bit of everything. So let me spill this box out. Chunky beads. Ooh, pendant, I think. Wooden beads. This here slinky thing, what is that? Okay, that looks like a necklace. We have bangles. We have some costume earrings on card. Let me spill it all out. Ooh, lots of loose bits and pieces. And this here is stuck. Okay. Let me just spill everything out. You know what? That's what's left in the box, so you can see. But here you can see what is on the tray. A lot of things fell out through that opening. But we'll go over it. So let me sort everything, and I'll be right back. Well, I finished sorting, and here's just a few pairs of earrings. Here's a lot of broken pieces, and oh, here's a pendant. This bin is bracelets. This bin is necklaces. And this here is craft. So, I gotta say, North Carolina, offhand, right off the bat, I don't see me breaking even with the cost of this lot. So, with that said, let's start going over it. Okay, let's start off with this. I found a set, and this is on this multiple fabric cord. I do see some discoloration up there, so you know what? This pendant can easily be swapped out to be placed on something else. It is a round pendant. It has some weight to it. Here's the back side. It has this motif. It kind of looks like, I don't know, almost like sand in the back, and then you have like shards of perhaps abalone. It has a nice beaded frame. This one here, well, if you do use this, let's see, has a 8-inch drop, but you know what? Because this is beaded, I could just throw in this beaded chain, which is a little longer, and you can swap that out. It comes with a matching. Well, you know what? This is not beaded, but they do have the matching middle. These earrings are really pretty. They're square, they are bezeled, and they have that type of opening. Silver tone, really nice condition. So we have this pair of earrings for pierced ears, along with this pendant, and I'll throw in that chain. So this here will be item number 1. Next up is this pair of really sweet drop earrings. They are dangling earrings, hook earring wires in gold tone. You see, they're about 4 inches long, but they're really unusual. They have this nice design on top, and then you have these 3 tassels. So this here will be, excuse the train noise, it's something I can't avoid. These earrings will be number 2. Next up is that dichroic glass pendant that I showed you before. This is the design. Here's the back side. I threw it on this type of cord that I had. So measuring this, the drop is about 8.5 inches, and then you do have an extender to lengthen it a little bit. So we have this one here, and this one will be number 3. Next up, I found another pair of earrings. These are really nice. They are wooden beads, and they're lightweight, and they're strung on like a green wire of some sort. They have silver tone ear wires, hook earrings. I would say they're about 4 inches high. Yeah. So we have this pair, and this will be number 4. Next up, I have these 3 necklaces. They are each by Chaps, and they seem to be in really beautiful condition. I'm going to call this group number 5, and they will be A, B, and C. So let's do it this way. And let's see. Okay. The first one is a single strand with the polished silver tone beads. The drop on this is about 9 inches, and you can see there is that jewelry tag on the end. It says Chaps, and here you have it. Really cute. This one will be 5A. 5B is a little longer one, and it is a double strand. So let's move that down. This one here has a lobster claw clasp. This does have an extender. There you see the jewelry tag. The 2 strands are kind of graduated slightly. So the drop to the shorter strand on this particular necklace is about, I would say, almost 9 inches. And you do have an extender. So this one here will be 5B. The last one is a single strand, and instead of having 1 bead like necklace number 5A has, this one here has 3 beads spaced evenly throughout. Here you can see the lobster claw closure along with Chaps. the train is moving along. Must be rush hour or something, because there seems to be a lot of trains during this taping. Anyway, let me measure the drop on this necklace, and this one falls down to about 17.5 maybe, give or take. So 34 to 35 inch necklace. This one here will be 5C. Now looking at it, yeah, it looks pretty good. So we have these three. Let's line them up again. So you have the short single strand, which is 5A, the double strand, which is 5B, and the longest strand, which is 5C. Okay, moving on. Next up, I have these necklaces. I would say most of them are vintage. I'm not sure about this one, but let's go over them. I'll move it up here. This will be group number 6, A through E. The first one is this really cool amber tone acrylic bead necklace. I believe this is a infinity strand. Let's make sure. I don't see a clasp. Let the train go by. So you know what? It's very long, so I'm going to double it and then measure that drop and double that measurement. So I'm going to say, give or take about 10.5. Let's say 10 to make things easier. So approximately a 20-inch drop, making this a 40-inch strand. Here we have this one, and this is 6A. 6B, this is pretty. It is a gold tone chain with these beautiful, like a pink purple faux pearl. This one is very long as well, but it does have a closure. There you see, it has a spring ring clasp. So let's take a measurement the same way. The drop is about 13, double that, so it's 26, making this a 52-inch strand. Well, 52-inch necklace. Very pretty color. This is pretty lightweight as well. So that one is 6B. 6C, I gotta say, this is really nice. Looking at it, it is gold tone. There is some texture to it. Measuring it around, it's about 18 inches. So it's very comfortable, and you can easily place a pendant onto it. But what I love the most is the closure. You see the cylinder on the top. Did you hear that pop? That is the pin that goes into, I mean, you see, you could barely see it, but it's like a rubber stopper, kind of like the ones that you see on stick pins. So what you do is pop that in, and it's very secure. So we have this one here. I like this. It's flexible. It's not like a solid torque. It's a flexible one. And this will be 6C. 6D, this is like a, let's see, Hishi bead of some sort. Graduated in size. This is nice though. I like the naturalness of it. It has a brass tone barrel clasp. This here has a drop of approximately 9 inches. So this is an 18-inch necklace. This one here is 6D. And the last one in this group is this beautiful gold tone strand that has, I love this, you know, that pulley device where you can, it just glides like butter. So you can just slide that to make it longer or shorter. And here's the chain. It's really very pretty. The way it is now, let me measure the drop. It goes up to 12.5. So the way it sits now, it is a 25 inch, but you can make it even longer or shorter. So we have this one here, beautiful, beautiful condition. And that one is 6E. So we have this group. Let's bring you down so you can see it again. 6A through E. Next up, I grabbed the longer necklaces out. This group of 4 will be group number 7. And let's start off with this one. This one here is a silver tone necklace. And looking at it, there's no closure. There's no clasp. It's a very substantial chain. But what I like most about it are these stations. And they're dimensional. And they're really unique. Oh! Look at what I found. Take that back. There's a spring ring clasp. Wow, that was hidden. I did not see that. But you know what? That is really odd that it's over there. All right. Well, you know what? I don't know about that. I thought that was the bottom. Yeah, that would be the bottom. Because I think this faces the bottom. I don't know. But in any case, wow, I just realized there is a closure. Okay, let me measure the drop on this one. And this measures up to 16, making it a 32-inch necklace. There's that spring ring. It's in really nice condition. Here you can see the components. I don't see a maker's mark on this, but it's pretty unique. So we have this one here, and this will be 7A. The next one, I'll put that over there. The next one is really nice. This is a silver tone textured bead necklace. This has a lobster claw clasp. As you can see, it is strung on a chain. The beads are graduated in size. They kind of have like a rope texture to it. So this one's very nice. When I placed the magnet on it, it attracted slightly. This one here has a drop of about 14 inches, making this a 28-inch necklace. There is some weight, but I believe they're kind of hollow. So we have this one here, and this one will be 7B. Next in line is this really, I like this one, but then again, I like pearls. This one here has dangling, you know, they feel like, they do feel like glass. I mean, they are faux pearls, but I like the fact that they're various sizes and they all dangle off of this hoop chain. So the chain is made up of all these little round links. There is a lobster claw closure, and it just has a nice feel to it. So the drop on this necklace is also about 14 inches. So this is a 28 inch necklace. Here you can see. This one here will be 7C. The last one in this group is super long, and I really like it. It has a gold tone lobster claw, tiny little extender. It's made up of this really tiny, like a hematite tone, gray glass seed bead. And then you have this matte brown bead. And look at the pink ones. The pink ones are great. They're pointed on both sides. And then you have these frosted gray glass beads. And it just continues on in that same pattern. It is a double strand. It is very long. And the strands are slightly layered. So I just love these pink beads. They're just so unique. And the gray and the pink and the brown really accent well. They go well together. So the drop on this here up to the shorter strand is about 19.5 inches. And to the longer strand, it goes down to 20.5. So we have this here. I like this one. This here will be 7D. So we have that. We have this B. And A. I don't think there's much left, but let's continue. Moving on, let's look at some bracelets here. I will group these as 8A through D. The first group are bangles. There is a silver tone hammered bangle right here. And when I place it on the mandrel, it falls down to, oh my goodness, it falls down, 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 past 9 inches. And then we have these, which go down to almost 7.5. As you can see, these are just lightweight. I mean, this is basically a craft item, perhaps. I like the AB coated rhinestones and the design on that glittery background. You have 2 of them. So this here group is 8A. 8B are these 2 bracelets. One is on a string with a lobster claw. It has a rhinestone covered bead. This one is also gold tone with a lobster claw with gold tone nuggets with a little charm. That is 8B. This one here measures in at 7.25. This one here comes in at 7 inches, but there is an extender. So you have these, then you have this bracelet. This is a textured link bracelet. It has a fold over clasp. Okay, let's open that up so you can see this. There you can see the links. And here's the back of it. This looks pretty small. Let's connect it because I think that is the best way to measure it when it is connected. And you know what? That doesn't belong. I think it goes... Did it go there? I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Okay. So let me place it on the mandrel. And let's see where it falls down to. It goes down to 6 3/4. So we have that one, 8C. This one, 8D, is a polished, look at that, they look like petals. This is also a fold over clasp style bracelet. Let's open that up to make sure it looks okay. I can't get this apart. Let's see. Oh, this is snug. Hang on. I'm having a problem unlatching this. Okay, I'm getting there. Okay, that's what it looks like on the inside. That was secure. That's where it went through. And that's secure. Okay. So placing it on here, it falls down to, I'm going to say it's between 6 3/4. Yeah, I'm going to say 6 3/4. So we have this one here, and that's going to be 8D. Okay, moving on. Next up, I have this necklace. Very tribal. You have multiple strands of these types of beads, like Hishi beads. And then you have this one strand of very chunky acrylic boulders. You have wooden beads on the end, very fancy end caps, a lobster claw, an extender. So, you know what? I'm going to measure it this way, just to see what the length is in total. Without the extender, it actually measures up to 19.5. And then you do have about 3 inches on that extender. So here you can see it closer. Like I said, very tribal. And what is that? Is that verdigris? I think that's verdigris. Oh gosh. Okay, this needs to be cleaned. On the top where the wooden beads and the end caps are, there is some green marks there. Otherwise, everything else looks okay. And this will be number 9. I think this is the last of the necklaces. This is group number 10, and I have 4 necklaces here. So let's begin with the first one. This one here, really nice gold tone mesh. This is a choker, and there's the opposite side. The end bars are nicely textured, and it has a lobster claw clasp. So you know what? Let's measure this across from there to there. Oh my, it's pretty short. 13.5. That is very small. I guess you would have to add an extender to it. But we have this one here. Really nice and slinky. Picture that on. Very 80s, I guess. That's going to be 10A. 10B, this one here is by New York & Company. I do see the tag. Silver tone lobster claw closure, long extender. You have this chain, and the beads are strung on that chain. Oh, okay. These are acrylic beads. There's also faux pearls. Really pretty colors. These almost look like strawberries. You have amber tone and champagne tone. Look at the clear ones. It has that glittery design within. Then you have these beads that are covered in chains. This is a pretty neat necklace. Let me measure this for you. And the drop on this here is about 9.5, making it 19 inches in total. And you can add up to 3 additional inches to lengthen it. So this one here is 10B. 10C. This is really sweet. Look at it. Okay, there's the back side. The front side, you do have a gold tone chain with a lobster claw holding beautiful faceted peach colored flowers. Each have a clear rhinestone center. Really very sweet. Okay, so let me place it down to give you a measurement. And then we'll see what we got. So what do you think of this Goodwill BlueBox from North Carolina? Not thrilled. That's my first impression. But, you know, there are several things that are sellable, which I am grateful for. The drop on this is about 8 inches and 2.5 inch extension. So we have this here. There's the chain. And there's the back. It looks to be in pretty nice condition. So this one here is 10C. The last one is my favorite. Why? Because of the beautiful colors. It is gold tone. You know what it is? It's actually thread. That's a gold thread. Kind of like macrame. Those beads are intertwined in that thread. You have an extender. At the end of that extender is a little heart. You have these beautiful beads and faux pearls. These beads are not glass, but nonetheless, aren't these colors beautiful? I think this looks really nice. I would wear it. So let me give you the drop on this necklace. This here, it's 13.5 inches in drop, 27-inch necklace. You do have a little room to make it longer. So we have this one here. Let's bring you in close. Clear, purple, blues. Ooh, that's like a chartreuse. Pinks, light pink, even like a cranberry. That's like a citrine color. And even black on the very bottom. Really pretty necklace. And this will be 10D. So, okay, let's bring everything back down so we can see 10C right here. This one is 10B. And lastly, we have 10A. Okay. Wrapping up soon. Okay, here we have another set of items. This will be group number 11, A through E. Very diverse group of different things. This here is really unusual. There's a tag that says 2007. Do you know any boys born in 2007? You have a pair of baby shoes that are embellished with clear rhinestones up on top. You have this here ring. It's heavy, and there is a sticker on here that someone took off. So I'm thinking, I'm not sure, is this a pendant? It can be. This portion here is very heavy. It could be glass in this minty green color. So we have that, 11A. 11B is a very sweet Mickey Mouse pendant necklace. It does have glass rhinestones as well as raised bead designs like every other space. It is an open work Mickey head, not signed on the back. Nice chain with, someone had already placed an extender on it. You see that spring ring? that the lobster claw is attached to. So there is an extender. Let's move this up here so I have some room to measure this necklace drop. And I would say about 8 inches. And then you do have about a 2-inch extender to lengthen it. So we have this very sweet Mickey pendant necklace, and then that is 11B. 11C, this is a necklace which is two-tone, and I added this pendant to it which is also two-tone. So if you take a look at this, it has a fold-over clasp. It needs a good polish. The rings are gold tone and these links are silver tone, and each one has a clear glass rhinestone in there as well as a raised bead. This is pretty substantial in weight. So like I said, it has the fold-over clasp. I guess if I unhook that, let's see, is it that way? I think it is. Or maybe it's the other way. It's the other way. All right. There you can see. There's the back side. I'm going to place it down and measure it lengthwise to tell you the total length. This comes in at about 16 inches in total. So we have this, which is 1/2 of 11C. And then the other item is this very heavy domed pendant, two-tone. The bail is very substantial. On the back it says MJ, made in China. So we have that, and that will be part of 11C. 11D, 2 bracelets. This one here is incredible. These are beautiful vintage glass. Look at these little beads. You have this very ornate barrel clasp. No, it's not. It's magnetic. Even better. That's so easy to put on. Okay. There's some... Okay. I moved it away. Never mind. Let's measure this one. This one here falls down to 7 1/4. When I tested it with the Presidium, it went past, almost past glass. I mean, these are really special beads. Very pretty. And I guess it was replaced with that magnetic closure, which makes it much easier to put on. So 11D consists of this one bracelet and this one here. This is a stretch pink metal, really nice. So that is included in 11D. The last bracelet in this set, well, the last item happens to be a bracelet, and that's 11E. This one here has a very hefty lobster claw. It does have a very small extender. The bars have this textured design. It's made up of 5 strands, and some of those strands are multiple. As you can see, the last one has 3 strands. This one has 2. The middle one is a very heavy curb chain, and the other designs follow. Maybe they're not. Maybe they are. But anyway, it's holding this gorgeous glass faceted bead in the center. So picture it on your wrist like so. So let's place it on the mandrel. With it fully extended, it falls down to 7 1/4, So I'm sure if you place it on this ring, it will be 7 inches. So we have this one here. This is very pretty. 11E. So I think this is the last group, and the rest is craft. So let's go over that and wrap this session up. Oh, found something else. This one here is a glass bead necklace. It is vintage. It is hand knotted. Looking at it, it's faceted. It's black. I noticed the beads on top need a good polish, and that's the closure. It's a round box clasp in a brass tone hardware. On the back, it is marked something. Made, I think it says made West Austria. Does that say made? Made W Austria. Huh. Made W. I mean, I've seen made West Germany, but made West Austria? 8-inch strap, 16-inch necklace. What a find. That is nice. This is these are like the items that I normally place in my Etsy shop. This will be item number 12. And when I looked at the earrings, I did find a glass bead earring that has, the middle bead has like a peacock motif design to it. These are hook earrings. I could throw those in too. I mean, this bead kind of, the black bead matches this one. This here set will be item number 12. Next up, you'll see what's left in this tray. A lot of broken bracelets, which I will throw away. These earrings were really worn. You had some Christmas holly earrings that are, those are good. Those will be craft. Anything craft will be $1. Let's see. You have these earrings, little sand dollars. Those are nice. You have this clip-on earring, the faux pearls. Those are cute. Okay. You have these earrings. These are all for, no, this was for pierced ears. That's a pair. That's a single earring. Oh, here's a pair. It's like a amber tone color with the round surround. These are nice. So you have that. You have this card filled with multicolored earrings. Yeah, that's craft. This one single earring. I guess I could make another single earring lot. Start a new one. That's another single earring. This is a pendant. Oh, wow. Look at that. It has one of those safety clasps. Okay, that's craft. And then this is craft too. What I did was tie all these bracelets together. So that will be in the craft lot. And here's this bracelet, but there's wear on those faux pearl surfaces. Here's a bangle. Here's another collection of metal tone bangles that I glued together. This is a yellow acrylic bead necklace. This here are bugle beads, but it kind of fell apart. It's a necklace, so I threw it in a bag. Here I also collected all the very skinny bangles and put that together. This one here is a very long necklace, but it, you know, it shows some wear, and the clasp is gold plated, so that will go in there. This one here is broken. It just needs to be repaired. This one is a clamper, lots of wear. This one, I think it's a bone. That could be craft. This one is really cool. It's a vintage necklace, but I noticed Look at that. Where's that bead? One of the beads, yeah, you see? The stretch. The stretch. It needs to be fixed, but aren't those cool beads? Here's another bracelet that is pretty worn. Craft. Here's a necklace that's missing rhinestones, so this should go to craft. Here are some stretch bracelets that are really overstretched. So that's craft. Here's a broken faux pearl marked, what's it marked? Hong Kong? Broken. Oh, this one is cute. It's okay. That's wearable. Here's a clamper. There's copper peeking through. Oh, here's a necklace that's missing rhinestones. So this will be in craft. It's on a cord. And here's a rubber bracelet. Here's another bangle. Here is a necklace that is pretty worn. Here are some open cuffs. What does it say? True love waits. Here's another stretch that is overstretched. Here's another open cuff with that says real love. Real love. There's copper peeking through. Here's another one that says I love you. Copper peeking through. Oh, here's a pendant. Look at that. It's like a Celtic cross, Maltese cross or something. This one here looks really worn. So that's craft. Here's another. Here's a necklace. Oh, very discolored. Here's oh, maybe a piece of that pearl necklace. Faux pearl, the one marked Hong Kong. Here's a really big pearl. And here's a little glass pendant. And that's it, really. Here's a rondelle and a broken piece of bracelet. So, yeah, that is it. So, this will be in the craft lot. If you're interested in the craft lot, you know what? Let me know. I would just charge you for shipping, and then you can have. The craft lot will contain everything from this video as well as the one from the last video. So here you can see what it has. Oh, look at that ring. And a thimble. Yeah, so if you're interested, just pay for shipping. So that wraps up this 5-pound Goodwill BlueBox repurposed jewelry box. What you think? I'd like to know. Comment below. It wasn't as good as the last one I got, but then again, you can't win them all each and every time. Oh, craft lot. Let me give it a number. Craft lot will be number 13, okay? So, yeah. Would I buy another? Sure. Sure, I'll gamble. But, yeah, I like to hear your thoughts. In the meantime, if there's anything you would like to purchase, all you need to do is email me. And my email address is dragonflybeez@gmail.com. Purchasing instructions are at the end of the video. I also include them always below in the description box. Whatever sells, I will create a sold list in the comment section. It will be pinned, so that way it's always going to be the first comment that appears. So if you are interested in buying something, if there is a sold list, check that out first, and that way you'll know whether or not what you're interested in is still available. Please subscribe. These prices are for my subscribers, and it's free to subscribe. Press the button right here. Choose all notifications when you ring that bell. That way you'll be alerted when I post new content. In the meantime, thank you everyone so very much for spending time with me today. I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.